Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about SEO keyword research. Now before we jump into the video, I want to give you guys a massive shout out again. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're almost at 100 subscribers and almost at 10,000 views, and it's only been about a month since we've uploaded our first video, which has also now hit 3,000 views. So thank you so much for the support. Continue supporting the channel, and yeah, just thank you in general. Now without further ado, let's jump into today's video, which is going to be about SEO keyword research. Now at the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how to go about finding keywords, whether that's nationally or whether that's locally. You're going to know exactly how to find keywords and uncover keywords that you may not have even thought of before. You're going to know how to do keyword research in depth and uncover keywords that, you know, some of your competitors won't be able to. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. The tool of choice for this week's video is going to be SEMrush. Now SEMrush is a great tool. It's especially good for keyword research. That being said, if you prefer Ahrefs, you can also use Ahrefs. If you'd like to use SEMrush though, because we're going to be using SEMrush in this video, and you'd like to follow along, then we have a trial code down below. I'll provide that in the description down below. It's a 7-day free trial for SEMrush, so go ahead and check it out. That is obviously an affiliate link, so if you do purchase SEMrush, we do get a commission, so just to let you know. But it'd be great if you could support the channel. But that being said, it is a great tool. So we're going to be doing our keyword research today with SEMrush. So the first thing that we want to cover today is, like I mentioned before, national keywords. So big keywords that have a lot of competition. And then the second part of this video is going to be covering local keywords. So keywords with a bit less search volume, and, you know, with a lot less search volume and a lot less keywords just in general, because local search terms usually don't have a bunch of keywords like national keywords do. So without further ado, let's jump into a national/international keyword that we can go after. Now I thought about this just before starting the video. I thought about weight loss because it's a big niche, and I wanted to sort of dial that down a little bit. And then I thought about juicers. Now juicers are physical products, and this is quite a competitive space as well. Juicers are within, it's kind of like within the weight loss niche, kind of within the health niche, so it's a bit of both. So yeah, juicers, and we're going to be taking a look at, you know, some of these websites, because every single website on here has already done the work for you. The keyword research has already been done. You just have to see what your competitors have done. Like, your competitors have done all the work already. You don't need to do any extra work. So how do we do this? We're going to take the first website, and this is literally how simple this is, guys. Don't overcomplicate this. Take the first competitor, put it into SEMrush. Oh, and the first competitor is Amazon. That's great. Okay, so as you can see right here, this exact URL, make sure that it's on the exact URL. So the exact URL has 271 keywords that it's ranking for organically. Now if we take a look at these keywords, view all organic keywords, you know, we're going to see a bunch of Amazon related stuff in here. That's obviously not going to be relevant for us. But what we're going to do is literally just take all of those keywords and download it as an Excel doc. And then we're going to go back to our search results. We're then going to go on to the second result and literally just do the same thing. So copy the exact URL, put it into SEMrush. Let's see how many keywords this page is ranking for. So over 600 keywords. So we just want to export these as an Excel document as well, and then literally go back. Now I'm gonna download the first the top 5 results. The top 5 results I'm going to download, and then once I've got these downloaded, I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, so I've downloaded the top 5 results. I skipped out I think it was Target because they don't the site just doesn't work in my region. So I took Amazon, this site, and then this site right here, which looks like an affiliate website, and then Walmart. So now that we have a list of 5 different websites, all ranking for juicer related keywords with their pages, what do we do now? So what we're going to do now is we're going to combine everything in these sheets, and then we're going to remove duplicates. There will be some crossover. There will be some keywords that all of the sites are ranking for example. So obviously we don't want duplicates. So I'm going to put these all into a Google Sheet now and then remove all the duplicates, and I'll get back to you once I've got them all in a sheet, and then we'll go through how to remove all the duplicates, because I have a really easy way to do that. Okay, so now I've copied over literally every single keyword from every single site, so from Walmart, the Spruce Eats, like literally all of them, and I've literally just copied them all into one sheet, so we can now get rid of all of these. Okay, now we just need to get everything tidied up. So all of this right here we don't need, so we can delete that. And then position and previous position, we don't need that, so we can delete that. Just space it out a little bit. So this is all the keywords we have. Let's just take a look at how many. Like, we started off with one keyword, which was just juicer. It had over 600,000 search volume per month. Now look at how many potential keywords that we have right here. I mean, this goes into like thousands and thousands. So let's just look at the exact number right here. So 3.8k. So it's not bad. It's a decent number of keywords for literally like 2 minutes of work. Now it's been a little bit longer because I had to talk about it and stuff, but you can literally do this in 2 minutes. Like, it doesn't take time at all. It doesn't take any time. So how do you remove duplicates from this? Because I'm pretty sure that Google Sheets has an add-on that you can get. I'm not sure if it's free though, but there is another alternative, and it's called, alright, so if you come on to textmechanic.com and you go to text tools, basic text tools, and then you go down to remove duplicate lines, this is a free tool. So what we're going to do right here is literally take all of this, copy that, remove that, paste it in here, remove duplicates. Now it says 1,400 lines removed, so that's good. And then we're going to copy this, select all text, copy it, and then we're going to get rid of this, scroll back up to the top, paste that in there, and then bam, we've got a complete list now of, let's see how many we've got. We started off with 3.8, we now have 2.3 thousand, so still a decent number. And then if you want to sort these by highest search volume to lowest, then you can do that as well. Okay, so now that we've got all the keywords, now getting the keywords into this sheet is the easy part, right? That didn't take too long. I mean, it'll probably take, if it's your first time doing it, it's probably going to take you like 10 or 15 minutes to get, over 2,000 keywords. And once you've done it a few times, it'll take you like 10 minutes at most. So that wasn't the difficult or time intensive part. This is where it gets a bit time intensive and a bit manual. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going through each keyword and separating them into different tabs. So what do I mean by this? So if we take a look at the first keyword, it's a Breville, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a Breville juicer. Now if we take a look at that, I'm pretty sure that's a product, like a specific company. And it is, yep. So if we take that and we put it into its own tab, because there are probably keywords that are related to this as well. And you know what the best part about this keyword research process is? When we take something like this and we have it in here like this, what we can then do is we can actually go back and do that whole process again, but literally this time we can do it. Let me just show you rather than explaining it. So it's Breville Juicer reviews. Let's just, I put reviews there because this is going to bring up more sort of affiliate websites. So it has a pretty decent search volume, 1000 searches per month. Now these are all affiliate sites, and these are all people that you can potentially outrank. So what we can then do is we can take a look at everything that this page is ranking for. So you see how, you know, a list of 2,000 or so keywords could potentially turn into 10,000 within the space of 4 or 5 hours. Now it would take time to go through all of the keywords, and that's the thing about keyword research. There is no way to completely automate it, not yet anyway. But that being said, this is literally the foundation to any SEO campaign. The keyword research you do in the beginning is going to determine how profitable your campaign is and how much value you're going to get from ranking your website. So let's keep going through this. So let's take a look at Omega Juicer. Is this another product? Let's see. Okay, so that is another product. So what we would then do is we would take that name, we would create a new tab, and then we would take those columns there, and then we would take that keyword and we would put it in there. You know, when you run across stuff like Amazon Juicer, then you can delete these because we don't want to rank for that. If someone types in Amazon Juicer, they're looking for juices on Amazon. I'm just trying to find something that, you know, can be used to niche out into something else. A lot of these look like they are, you know, specific brands, specific products. And for every single brand that you see, that is another avenue of keywords that you've just opened up. Okay, so another keyword that I've spotted is how to use a juicer. So even that can have its own separate tab. Now the aim is to drive as much traffic to the site as possible. The more traffic that's coming into the site, the more authority the site is going to have. We've talked about this before on this channel. The three main ranking factors in Google's eyes is content, traffic, and links. It's really that simple. And the more traffic your site generates, the better the more trustworthy it looks. It's really that simple. And then I can create another tab for how much is a juicer, and literally just don't overcomplicate it. Just label it like how much, and then you can go through and literally take everything that says how much, and then you have all of these keywords that you can put into your content and make sure you rank for all of these. So I'm not going to go through all of this now because this would literally take pretty much half a day to do, especially if you wanted to for example go after each product and then, you know, see who's ranking on the first page and then repeat this whole process again. You know, if you really wanted to go in depth, you could, if it's a very big niche, you could be spending like a week on keyword research, like easily. So it just depends on how seriously you want to take it. You know, like your competition most likely won't be doing this. So if you are doing this, then you're going to be uncovering keywords that they wouldn't have never thought of, and you're going to be getting traffic that your competitors won't be getting because they're not going after the keywords that you're going after. So this really is, keyword research really is the foundation to any SEO campaign. So you know, going through this and making sure that you don't leave any stones unturned is really, really crucial. So with that being said, I think this has been sort of a good demonstration for a national keyword and how you would go about finding keywords. You know, we were able to find over 2,000 keywords within like 10 minutes. So I hope you learned a lot from this. Now, what I want to move on to now is local keywords. Local keywords don't have anywhere near as much volume as national or international keywords. So it can be a little bit more tricky to find keywords that are actually have search volume behind them. One thing I want to start off this video, this local SEO bit, is by saying that just because a keyword research tool tells you that there's no search volume behind the keyword, don't trust it, please. because the search volume isn't being registered doesn't mean somebody's not searching for it every single month. And I know that sounds really weird, but bear with me. So let's take a look at a really, really small city in the US. I'm not really familiar with them, so I'm gonna search this up. Okay, so right now I'm just searching for a town in Dallas that has a decent sized population. Okay, I found a city or a town in Texas near Dallas. It's called McKinney. I've never even heard of this town before, but we're going to be doing some local SEO keyword research for this town. Now, the niche that I want to go after is going to be something that's, you know, like people search for, something that's simple. So let's go for a dentist in McKinney, Texas. Okay, so this one actually does have quite a lot of search volume. So what you would do, let's just go over this example. So what you would do is you would literally start off with your main keyword that you want to go after. So if your business is a dentist, a dental practice, then you would literally type in dentist and then in your city name. And you would literally just start it off like that. Okay, now that we've got the keyword that we want to go after, how do we go about finding, you know, more related keywords that we can go after? So it's literally the same as the national example. So we would take the first website that shows up and we would put it into SEMrush. Once we put that into SEMrush, it's going to return a certain number of results. In this case, it's 80 keywords. Now, most of these will be branded search terms. So if we take a look right here, a lot of them are branded. You do get a couple of, you know, ones that aren't branded, like Family Dental of McKinney, Cosmetic Dentistry McKinney. Now, in some cases where before I was talking about, you know, sometimes you'll search for something like dentist in, you know, this town, and sometimes the search volume here will say 0. Now, if that does happen, here's what you can do. In this case, you know, we have gotten some keywords that we can use. There's definitely some in here, but this is mostly branded. So so this is a good example for this as well. So what we would then do is we would then take a look at a bigger city. So it doesn't even have to be a city that's close to the city or town that you're looking at. So it can even be something like dentist in New York. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top sort of results, and we're going to see what we find. So let's go on the first sort of real business right here. Copy their URL. Throw that into SEMrush. Okay, so they're ranking for 242 keywords. Now, what this is going to give us, right, is the keywords that we want to go after. If somebody is searching for these keywords in a big city, then chances are they're going to be searching for these keywords in the smaller town. but obviously they're not going to include, you know, cosmetic dentistry NYC. They're going to include cosmetic dentistry McKinney, for example, or dentist McKinney, or best dentist McKinney. So just stuff like that. And you know, you're not limited to looking at just one major city within the US. You can look at, you know, if you're doing this in the US, for example, you can look at as many large cities as you like, and you would literally do the same thing. It would literally be a case of exporting this list into an Excel doc, putting everything into a main sheet, removing the duplicates using Text Mechanic like I showed you earlier, and I'll include a link to Text Mechanic in the description, by the way. So it would just be a case of going through and doing this, and every single keyword that you get, you can then use and combine those keywords with the town name that you have. So for example, let's say that the McKinney, the town that we just searched for, didn't give us any results related to some of these keywords that we have here. So let's just note them down real quick. So what do we have? We have cosmetic dentistry. I'm gonna jot a bunch of these down and I'll get back to you. Okay, so we have a list of keywords here, right? Now what you can do to make this process a little bit easier in terms of, you know, mixing the town or city you're working in, is I would literally take all of these, I'd copy this, and then if you go onto a site called mergewords.com, literally copy those in, and then type in the town name that you want. Is that correct? Yeah, that's right. And then there we go. So that's just a quick little hack just to merge everything really quickly. And what you can also do is, once you've copied this into your sheet, you can then add, you know, Texas in there as well. And then what you can actually do is you can take this, you can put it in here, you can take these keywords again, and then do it in this order as well, and then take this out, and then do it like this again. So rather than going through once you've discovered these keywords and, you know, putting them one by one, this is just an easy way to do it all at once. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video on SEO keyword research. You know, this process, if you're working with a national or international website, is obviously going to take a lot longer than if you're working with a local website. But like I mentioned before, keyword research is literally the foundation pillar to any SEO campaign. The more keywords you have that you can go after, the more traffic you can generate for your website, the better it's going to be for you. You know, keyword research can literally be the difference between your affiliate site making 2,000 a month versus 10,000 a month. So it's really, really important. And, you know, as you've seen in this video, especially if you're doing it for national keywords, it can take a long time. And by a long time, I mean like a week at most, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And so, yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. I hope you learned how to do keyword research in a very, very effective way, which takes a look at where your competitors are already at and then mimics that, because that is the easiest way to uncover keywords that you might have never even thought of. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Volkan, the founder of Clicks from Search. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment on what you've learned, and comment on what videos you'd like to see in the future. The channel's almost at 100 subscribers now. Let's get a bit of engagement going. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future, and I'll do my best to put it out. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for weekly videos every single Tuesday. And yep, that's all I've got to say. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.